WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Gregory and Appel Insurance, dedicated to helping people and businesses navigate the complexities of risk management, employee benefits, and private client insurance. More at GregoryAppel.com.
WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Visit Bloomington. With over 350 restaurants to choose from, Bloomington, Indiana is truly a food lover's paradise. Go to visitbloomington.com to discover what suits your taste.
What we're going to do right here is go back, way back into time.
This is Butch Slaughter, and you're listening to the echoes of Indiana Avenue. Welcome to my neighborhood, the Avenue. I grew up here. And each week I'll be sharing the sounds and stories of the people that made the Avenue great. Welcome back to the Avenue. On this week's show, we'll explore the music of Arthur Montana Taylor, an important blues and boogie-woogie pianist who performed on Indiana Avenue during the 1920s. Montana is best known for a series of recordings he made in 1929 with the Vocalion Record Company. Among those recordings was an instrumental composition titled Indiana Avenue Stomp. Very little is known about Montana's early life. Some sources say he was born in Indianapolis in 1903. Others list his place of birth as Butte, Montana. In a 1947 interview with Jazz Record magazine, Montana recalled growing up in Indianapolis. He began playing piano at 16, and by the age of 20, he was playing on the Avenue, performing at neighborhood venues, including the Golden West Cafe and the Hole in the Wall. And it was here on the Avenue that Montana was discovered by Vocalion Records. The label's Indianapolis talent scout, John Guernsey, spotted Montana playing in an Avenue bar. Montana cut his first session on April 18th of 1929 with blues singer Lil Johnson. We'll hear that track now. This is Minor Blues.
I sing these blues in a minor key. Everybody in town trying to backbite me. I love my man better than I do myself. Now he's loving somebody else.
That was Montana Taylor and Lil Johnson with Minor Blues, recorded on April the 18th of 1929. Just a few days later, Montana returned to the studio, recording 2 solo instrumentals and 2 vocal cuts with a blues act known as the Yazoo Boys. We'll listen to those tracks now. This is Montana Taylor with Whoopin' Holler Stomp, A-Ride Stomp, Indiana Avenue Stomp, and Detroit Rocks.
Hey, Mr. Montana, we're gonna whoop and holler now. Early one morning, on my way to school. Early one morning, on my way to school. Early one morning, I broke my mother's rule. Oh, so, where are you going? I'm out west a little piece. What about out west? Going out to Montana. Yeah? Let me go with you. Well, all right then. Must be going on a hayride. Hayride don't mean maybe.
That was the Naptown pianist Montana Taylor with Detroit Rocks, recorded for Vocalion Records in 1929. Montana would not record again until 1946. At that time, he was living in Cleveland, Ohio, where he befriended the boogie-woogie pianist Cow Davenport. Davenport helped Montana secure a recording contract with the New Orleans label Circle Records. Montana cut a dozen tracks for Circle, including vocal cuts featuring the blues singer Chippy Hill and solo piano works. We'll listen to 4 of those tracks now. First we'll hear I Can't Sleep, featuring Montana on vocals and piano, followed by Low Down Bugle, Sweet Sue, and 4-Day Blues.
I can't sleep, how can't she? Get up in the morning, baby, and I can't eat. I just worry, baby, worry the whole day through.
Stay tuned. Echoes of Indiana Avenue will return with more music from Montana Taylor after this short break.
This is Butch Slaughter, and you're listening to the Echoes of Indiana Avenue.
On this week's show, we're exploring the music of Arthur Montana Taylor, an important blues and boogie-woogie pianist who performed on Indiana Avenue during the 1920s. Before the break, we heard 4 tracks Montana recorded for Circle Records in 1946. During his sessions for Circle, Montana recut his 1929 composition, Indiana Avenue Stomp. We'll hear that track next, followed by In the Bottom. That was Montana Taylor with In the Bottom, recorded for Circle Records in 1946. Up next, we'll hear 2 more tracks Montana recorded for Circle. We'll listen to Rotten Break Blues and Montana's Blues, both featuring Montana Taylor on piano and vocals.
My woman is through with me. She don't want me no more. She's through with me, babe. Don't want me no more. I hear the same thing, baby, everywhere I go. If I can't have you, baby, no one else can. If I can't have you, baby, no one else can. No mistreat me, baby, for that monkey man.
That was the legendary Naptown pianist Montana Taylor with Montana's Blues. On this week's show, we're exploring the music of Montana Taylor. Up next, we'll listen to 3 tracks Montana recorded with the blues singer Chippy Hill. Black Market Blues, Mistreating Mr. Dupree, and Jailhouse Blues.
With my face turned to the wall, I laid in
brought me wine, and he brought me some tea.
That was Chippy Hill and Montana Taylor with Jailhouse Blues. On this week's show, we've been exploring the music of Montana Taylor, a legendary boogie-woogie pianist who started his career on the Avenue. Very few details are known about Montana's final years. It's speculated that he died in Cleveland, Ohio in 1958. That's all the time we have this week. Thanks for tuning in. You can meet me here on the Avenue again next week, same time, same place. And you can find the Echoes of Indiana Avenue podcast on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, or wherever you download your podcast. Echoes of Indiana Avenue is written and produced by Kyle Long and hosted and co-produced by me, Herman Butch Slaughter.
Nobody knows on uptown, baby, like I do. Nobody knows on uptown, baby, like I do. If you will stop and listen, I will tell you a thing or two.
WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Visit Bloomington. With over 350 restaurants to choose from, Bloomington, Indiana is truly a food lover's paradise. Go to visitbloomington.com to discover what suits your taste.